Hey Aquarius, welcome to October 2019. You have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity this month to meet the kind of people who could change your professional path in ways you've only dreamed of. And this is so exciting. We have profound energy here this month with both moons. The full moon in Aries and the new moon in Scorpio being opposed by your ruling planet Uranus. And Uranus has some big surprises for you this month that has to do with taking your work to a whole new level and people coming in that are so profoundly helpful to you. And things just opening up here in this area of the business you own or the company you work for, your status in the world, your destiny in the world, your outward contribution to society. And this is really exciting. And it is very important this month that you don't get bogged down in the details and ignore the big picture. It's really important that, yes, you do your responsibilities because you're going to be very focused on your work, but you're also focusing your mind on the big picture, seeing the big picture. Now, Pluto stations direct on October 3rd. Mercury enters Scorpio on October 3rd. Pluto stations direct, then Mercury moves into Scorpio. Mars enters Libra on the 4th. And then Venus enters Scorpio on the 8th. And then we have the Aries full moon on the 13th. So you have a lot of energy going on in this area of future vision, where your life is going, where your career is going, your business, your profession, your destiny in the world. And the full moon is in Aries. So this is why the universe wants for you, creator, source, prime creator, to be looking at the big picture and also being open to other people's points of view. The reason is because powerful Pluto, who's now direct now, is opposing both lights. He's opposing the moon in Aries, and he's opposing the sun in Libra, all of them at 20 degrees. So it's very tight T-square in here, which is super intense. And so it's very easy to get into power struggles with other people, especially, now this is in the areas, the flip side of Leo, where it can be about, right fighting, I call it, where we have to be right about something. And people get into arguments, and we're going to see this in the world, where people are just arguing, like crazy about whatever the subject is. And you want to be not caught up in this Plutonian energy of manipulation, power plays, power struggles, guilt, jealousy, hidden agendas, Pluto, and taking the high road. You also have Mars in this area, Mars and Libra, in the area of spirituality, long distance travel, future vision, freedom, your beliefs, and higher consciousness, expansion of consciousness. And that is the way out, where you just focus on, well, where do I want to be in 6 months? Well, whatever's happening right now, will it matter to me in 6 months? If it doesn't, then it doesn't matter. If it does, then it's important. And you want to use this energy to rise above the shadow that's being projected out there by people. Because that's what full moons do, oppositions do, is where we can project onto others our very own shadow side and blame them when we're doing it, but we're not consciously aware of it. That's why people mirror us. That's what it means to that's what relationship is it's mirrors. So that's why we don't want to be in a power struggle, because when we're in a power struggle with someone else, we're really in a power struggle with ourselves, because we are playing the game. And so you will have an opportunity to see how perhaps you get caught up in this tit for tat, or I have to be right, or what other people think versus what I think. And the high road is with Jupiter, because Jupiter is in positive energy flow with both lights. Jupiter is trining the moon and sextile the sun. And Jupiter is in the area of your hopes and wishes, making dreams come true for you. So you have a lot to look forward to this month in October. And you want to remember that. And that way you are not getting caught up in the shadow that's going to be projected out here, particularly at the Aries full moon. I mean, it is going to go on at the Scorpio new moon too, but we'll really see it at the full moon. So be aware of that. And, especially at work, if others are being difficult, playing games, don't let them push your buttons. Don't get caught up in the game that they're playing. That's the spiritual initiation, is to go into higher consciousness. Be the observer of the behavior of what's going on around you, as well as your own behavior. If I'm observing my behavior, then I'm not in reactionary mode. I am acting. The power is always with the one who acts, not the one who reacts. And you want to be powerful because you are powerful. And so the power is with the one who acts, not who reacts. And so if anybody's trying to push your buttons, don't let them. Don't buy into it. Aries is about being brave, going after what we want, new beginnings. Libra is about relationships and partnerships. And both of these moons pour positive energy into any planets you have in Aquarius. So you get along really well with the moon in Aries and the sun in Libra and Jupiter in Sagittarius. It's Pluto being direct now, and T-squaring the lights, the moon and the sun, who's stirring the pot. But what he's doing is he is bringing to conscious awareness where we give our power away. And we can give our power away by not having an open mind, by not allowing other people to disagree with us, by not allowing other people to have their own perspective or to see a situation different from ours. And so it's important that we are keeping an open mind and not getting caught up in needing to be right. But you're going to be very focused on your work this month. You may even be working very long hours, but you're also using your talents, gifts, and abilities to meet any challenges that come your way. And this is going to give you increased satisfaction because you're seeing how talented you are and gifted you are. So when a challenge comes up, you manage it and you almost thrive right through it. And you're like, wow, I'm really good at what I do. And you are. You absolutely are good at what you do. There are these initiations in here that we have to watch out for. But you do have, so much focus going on in your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your reputation in the world, with Venus in there helping you, bringing good people to you. Mercury is there, the messenger, helping you. And then the sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd. And you have the Scorpio new moon on the 27th in this area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world. And it's being opposed by Uranus. And that's where, you could be finding, whoa, I am, people are coming into my life or are in my life that are very helpful and are presenting me these professional opportunities that are beyond my wildest dreams. And this is amazing. And that's what I like about these energies, because Pluto is not an unlucky planet. The problem is many people don't know how to use Pluto appropriately, because Pluto is about power and transformation. And when we own our power, we don't have to control anybody. We don't have to bully anybody. But we see in the world people act out as bullies, and that is the misuse of power. They're not powerful. If they were powerful, they would not need to do that. And so with Pluto, if you are taking the high road, being in your power, owning your shadow, you're going to be rewarded. And with Jupiter there, it can come in an instant. And that's what's so crazy about these energies is you could be doing wildly well, and yet there could be crazy stuff going on in the world. It's just like such a contradiction where you're just so happy that your professional life is going where it's going, or you have this amazing opportunity happening for you, and it's bringing a lot of prosperity too, and yet weird stuff is going on in the world. You know what I mean? It's just such contrast. But that's the mixed bag right now that we're all working in. And I think that's the spiritual lesson here too, is to not get sidetracked by what's going on in the world and almost tune it out and focus on your own path and your own contribution. Because the best thing we can do for the planet is hold the light, spread the light, visualize the healing of the economies, visualizing world peace, the cleaning up of the environment, and so on. And we can't do that if we're going down the drain into the negativity of the news, which is continuously regurgitating negative world events. And so for you, it is really about being in your own higher consciousness, your own mighty I am presence, higher self, and acting from that place of discernment and intuition, and focusing on what you can do, focusing on what you can accomplish, focusing on what you can achieve at this time in October, going into November. Because with Uranus like this, Uranus too is blessing you and bringing you surprises that could be just like, whoa, this new opportunity is like one of my deepest desires. And, sometimes we're not even consciously aware of what we want. It's like in our subconscious, or it's like right below the surface. And the full moon or the new moon like this, because they both are in opposition. The moon and the sun are in opposition. Every full moon is in opposition. And the Scorpio new moon on the 27th has Uranus opposing it, another opposition, which can bring to conscious awareness like, oh, wow, this is one of my deepest desires. I've always wanted a project like this, or I've always wanted an opportunity to work with these people. Oh, I've always wanted this new job opportunity that's coming my way. And it's like, wow, it's so amazing and exciting and interesting. Now, there could be something weird going on at the home at the same time. There could be an issue in the home because Uranus is there. And it could be, I don't know, people moving in, people moving out. Something to do with the house you live in, the home you live in, might need some attention. Maybe you get a new pet, and the pet is, you know what I mean? Like the pet's getting used to the house. It's like, whoa, my cat's all over the place, or my dog won't be quiet, something like that could be, something like that. Or you move to a new area and you're getting used to this new environment that you've just moved into. It's very exciting and interesting. And if there's any bit of any frustration going on, because Mars will be challenged by Saturn at the Scorpio new moon, where, something hits the brakes or something is blocked, as well as on the 7th, when the Sun is challenged by Saturn. Know that this is just, a couple of days of any kind of frustration or setback or delay. And usually it's Saturn pointing out to us that we're missing something, that we think we know everything, but we don't, or something is missing that we need to address before we can move forward with whatever we're doing. But it's very important that you stay present, that you don't get caught up in fear, you don't live in the past, because you do have Saturn in that area, and you're almost done with it. Saturn comes out next year in 2020. He comes out for 3 months, but he doesn't retrograde back that far in Capricorn. He stays in the last few degrees of Capricorn, and then at the end of 2020 in December he moves back into Aquarius for good. And so that's where you are initiated in a whole new cycle. And right now Saturn is testing you as to how you work with your own subconscious, how you work with perhaps how you hold yourself back, how you limit yourself. And that's why it's really important to be present, and the past does not equal the future. Whatever goes on in the past or went on in the past, that doesn't mean it's your future and that it's going to happen again. And by the month's end, it would be so awesome if you could go to places that have breathtaking views. You need to be out in like these large vistas of, sitting on the side of a mountain, or sitting in a large field where you can just see the beauty of nature and breathe in the space that is large. So get yourself to, and you could do that with the ocean as well, sitting on the ocean and seeing, the breathtaking view of the ocean and breathing that in. There also could, for some of you, be a foreigner who has captured your heart. You could find that, oh my goodness, I've met this man or I met this woman and I'm just crazy about them. I just madly in love here. And how fun is that? I think it's just awesome for you to be open to a foreigner or someone who lives at a distance from you and see where it goes. Now, another thing too is Mercury is going to go retrograde on October 31st, happy Halloween, through November 20th, and will be in Scorpio October 3rd through December 9th. So Mercury is going to be in this area of career, reputation in the world, profession in the world, destiny in the world for over 2 months. So this is definitely like the trumpets being sounded. Do, 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 do. There's opportunity in the area of career for Aquarius. And you'll have the opportunity to work out the plans, work out your strategy, work with others. I love how Venus and Mercury are moving together. They started in September, right after the Pisces moon. They both went into Libra together. And now they both are in Scorpio together. Mercury went in on the 3rd, Venus followed him on the 8th. And so, this is charming relationships. These are people that are beautiful and fun and intelligent. You love intelligent people. And people that can stimulate you mentally and physically as well. Passion. Well, you do have that Mars in your sister sign, Libra. And so you are being lit up by relationships this month. And it's very exciting. So for those of you open for love, available for love, it's on. And it starts right at the beginning with Mars moving into Libra and all of that Scorpio energy at work too. And so, you could be meeting someone through work. You could be meeting someone who lives in another country. You could be meeting someone over the internet. You could be meeting someone, where you network or socialize or get together with other people. And it's very exciting. And like your heart is opened. You're like, whoa, who is this person? I really like them. Yay. And it's fun and it's good. It's good for you. This is a good energy. And for those of you coupled, this is a wonderful time for you to, go off to the beach together, go off into the mountains together, go off to where there are these breathtaking views, these breathtaking vistas. And you could just be out in nature, away from the drama and the electronics, and just commune with Source. Commune. I sound like a cow that goes moo, moo. It's commune, not moo. You can moo with the moon. No, it's commune. It's been a very long week, even though it's only Tuesday. Okay, so go off together. Plan some time together. If you can't get away at the beginning of the month, plan on getting away by the Scorpio new moon. It'll be so good for you. Even a day trip where you just go and be out in nature where there's large open space. You need large open space this month. Career is off the charts. You're getting this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's just, wow. So, it's amazing what's happening here. And, you're going to be very busy with all the responsibilities you have and the details you got to take care of. But it's also very important that you're visualizing what you want to come into your life, that you're visualizing on the big picture of where your life is going, where your work is going. Because that's how you pull it in. Money looks great. I see opportunity in here for definite increase in financial expansion. Jupiter's working on it. Venus is working on it. And even the Scorpio energy is working on it to bring you greater prosperity. And the business you own or the company you work for, or for some of you, if you're moving into a new role, you're going to a new company, you're going to get more money. And that's exciting. How is your health? It's very important that you are taking this time for yourself so that you're staying balanced and grounded and not working too much, overworking yourself. Very important to be taking this time to be strong in your body. Spiritually, this month, it is about not getting caught up in any kind of drama that could be going on, whether it's in the world or in your personal life. But really, what the universe wants you to do, what Creator wants you to do, is to visualize what you want to come into your life. Not just in October and November, but what you want to see in your life going forward, the months and next year as well. So it's important that you are taking time to meditate, taking time to just be in your space and visualize yourself in the white light. Visualize your finances in the violet flame. Visualize, whatever it is you want coming to you, using your higher power to visualize your dreams coming true. And that's exciting. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Aquarius, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it does let you know when I upload. So until next time, Aquarius, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Go for it.